Welcome to Cunha Intermediate School's 2020 Virtual Promotion Ceremony. My name is Ben Bartel, Cunha's Assistant Principal. We are all so happy that you could join us during these unprecedented times to celebrate the accomplishments of our 8th grade class. Please join me in also giving thanks to those who helped make this video possible, including CUSD Director of Video Content Patrick Olson, Cunha Counselors Stacy Myrick, Janice Lee, and Sarah Wilhelms, as well as all of our student presenters who devoted so much time and effort into their speeches. Again, thank you for watching, and please help me welcome Cunha's principal, Mr. James Barnes.
Hello, Cunha community. I'm the principal of Cunha Intermediate, and I'll tell you, it's a strange thing to be principal of a school with no students. All of you promoting 8th graders disappeared from the campus, along with your teachers and the younger students. I walk around our school and there are huge weeds growing in the cracks. To all appearances, Cunha has been abandoned. And yet, despite this shelter-in-place shutdown, despite this virus sickening and killing hundreds of thousands in our country and around the world, despite the hardships that many of us are experiencing, you persist. You are maybe the most resilient group of students we've ever had. You've been forced to go it alone and figure out how to Zoom and use Google Classroom, follow school loop instructions, watch videos, upload pictures of your homework, etc., etc. And all that while stuck at home with your parents. Yikes. While maybe taking care of little brothers and sisters, or dealing with family members out of work, or people getting sick. What a way to finish your time at Cunha. When I came to school last Thursday, the day the 8th graders were to return textbooks and Chromebooks and get your diplomas, I saw car after car of great kids I hadn't seen in 2 months. There you were, the ones who never really went missing. We just shifted to a whole new way of doing things, and you dealt with it. Your teachers know how hard you worked to cope, as they met with you on Zoom, and your parents saw you working away at home, trying to make sense of it all. Now I'm going to make a little extended metaphor about you 8th graders and the weeds I mentioned earlier, and I don't mean that in a bad way. A plant like that is tough. It'll find the worst bit of soil and a crack in the pavement, and it will endure drought and heat, trampling and neglect, and it'll flourish. It'll break the concrete that holds it back. It does not even care. I've seen how you rolled with this crazy shutdown, adapted, matured, and grown. You've been tested by something that made you rely on your own inner strength. Your teachers weren't there, hovering over your shoulder to help and guide you. They were distant, images on a Chromebook screen or emails on School Loop. There were no bells. You had to manage your time, learn the applications, show up for the meetings, and turn in work you had to do on your own. Another important thing to know about plants is how vital the roots are. That's the secret to being tough and growing up strong in the world despite any odds. Can those roots hold on? Can they find the nourishment the plant needs to stay healthy? Parents, in the midst of this crisis, as you faced your own challenges, you provided the stability, the guidance, and the push that your students needed to keep on trying to get their education no matter the circumstances. You know how critical it is that they keep learning. You've supported them, made sure they were keeping up, checked in with teachers, as we all did our best to figure out how to make this remote teaching and learning work. Few of you parents signed up to be homeschool teachers while sheltering in place or having to go out as essential workers in the face of the pandemic, but you put your kids first and did what you had to do to give them the material and emotional nourishment they need to keep growing in mind and body no matter what. And I'm not gonna lie, it's not great. As amazing a job as all of you and our staff have done, we don't want to continue remote learning any longer than we have to. Our school is a place where we should be together. There's no substitute for the in-person connections we make and the way we all learn together, make friends, try new things, and have fun. Students, we don't know what next year will be like yet, your first year of high school. I'm pretty sure it won't be back to normal, but I do know this, you will crush it. What 8th grade Cunha class before you has had to complete the year by yourselves alone? You've had some serious growing up to do, and you did. You will enter high school wiser and more self-reliant than the kids who came before you. You'll be all, I got this. Here on the coast side, in yards and on the side of the road, there are spiky little weeds that don't look like much. Give them time and they get to be 10 feet tall and covered with 1,000 purple flowers. Tower of Jewels, they call them. Amazing. That's what I think of you. You're our jewels, diamonds in the rough. Go out and shine.
Looking back at my years at Cunha, I've grown in so many ways. I remember being in 6th grade and not really knowing anybody, being really shy and nervous. But as I started participating in more spirit activities, I started to make more friends, and the whole Cunha experience was a lot easier. When I started 7th grade, I had a lot more friends and was more open to playing more sports and participating in more things. When I started 8th grade, I started looking back at my 3 years at Cunha and looking at how I have changed in so many different ways. I remember making all my friends starting in 6th grade, and I'm really happy with all the friends that I have made coming up to 8th grade. I'm really excited to go to high school with most of them. I was proud I was a good student for all 3 years at Cunha and excited for the teachers that I got to have. My teachers were awesome and made me the student I am today. They had told me to take pride in being a good student, and for that I would succeed. I'm really sad my journey at Cunha here is over, but I'm really excited to start my new journey at the high school. I can't wait to start high school, and I am excited to leave Cunha with all my accomplishments.
Yay! Congratulations! You made it through probably the weirdest school year of your career. I hope it is the weirdest school year of your career. Best of luck moving forward. Know that you always have a place at Cunha, and please reach out if you ever need anything. Again, congratulations. I know we don't know what next year looks like, but hopefully it won't be as much from home. Take care.
And now I'd like to present some important awards for the 2019-20 school year. First is our Community Volunteer of the Year Award, which I'd like to present to our Cunha Athletic Boosters President, John Holm. Congratulations. Thank you for all your work. And we have 3 students who received the Citizenship Award for this year, 3 8th graders, and they are Jaya Miller, Catalina Gonzalez Johnson, and Aidan Vazquez. Congratulations, all 3 of you.
Hello, class of 2020. Thinking a lot about you lately and how much you've changed since you were baby little 6th graders. Imagine the 3 years that we've gone through, teaching in portables, classrooms that the lights don't work or the heat doesn't work, having teachers come in the middle of the year, teaching and learning during fires when we can't go outside, without electricity, and now with COVID-19. And you guys have managed to move through this fairly elegantly. After this, you are ready for anything. My only major complaint is that you really never stepped it up on dodgeball. So come back next year and let's have another go.
Definitely going to miss all the teachers and staff, and I'm really going to miss leadership, so thank you, Mr. Cox, for making that happen. And the most memorable moment at Cunha was probably the flash mob that we did, or student versus staff basketball game.
things I will miss most about Cunha are all my teachers and classes and the overall Cunha school spirit. I want to thank all my teachers for being so energetic about their classes and for making sure that everyone continued to learn during remote learning. I also want to thank all my classmates for contributing to the school spirit and for being great friends. I can't wait to see you all in high school. Thank you.
My name is Susie, and next year I'll be a freshman in high school. What I'll miss most about Cunha is the friends I've made in lower grades who I won't be able to go to school with next year. In 10 years, I don't really know where I'll see myself, but I'm open to anything because I don't really have any specific plans. And my advice for the upcoming 6th graders is to not take drama too seriously and have fun.
Piece of advice that I would give the younglings coming into 6th grade would definitely be to turn in your work on time. And even if you can't, if you have to turn in late work, make sure that that late work is totally finished.
I'm Aliya Wicks, and what I'll miss most about Cunha is the overall community and experience there, and especially the leadership class, which I enjoyed with all my friends to help the school out.
Congratulations, 8th grade. I am so proud of you guys. You've worked really hard to get to this point. I know you're going to do great in high school. Don't forget to come back and say hi to all your old middle school teachers. And for those of you that were in my 6th grade spirit class, don't worry guys, I'm totally going to take down Miss O'Connor Brown in Super Bowl next time, and I'll do it in your honor. Congratulations.
We want to congratulate our students today for their accomplishments as they promote to the next step in their academic journeys, knowing as we do that this is the end of one chapter in their lives and the beginning of an important new phase ahead. We also want to thank the families and staff who have helped our students get to this big day in their lives. None of this would be possible without your support of these fine young people. To our students, this is a time of great challenge for us as a state, a nation, and a world. There will be many changes ahead for all of us. That said, we want you to know that we're very proud of you as you promote to higher grades, and we know you are going to go on to do great things ahead, regardless of the way that things are now. You are our hope for a future yet to be seen, and you need to know your family and your community will always be here to support you along the way forward. Congratulations.